Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Night in the Woods. And last time we found that our ghost was not one ghost, but an entire secret society. One that is not unwilling to murder to keep its secrets, apparently, and, well, we only just found out about their existence. We don't know what exactly it is they're about yet, but we know that they chased us through the woods, we were shot at by hunters, and ultimately fell in the dark. Our friends have been holed up for a week, worried about reprisal from this gang. And as for us, well, we seem to have just barely survived. Everything's been a blur since then, the church, the hospital, here. And I still don't know what we can trust. So let's wake up and find out. Ugh. We're still in rough shape. The town continuing on without us. But we didn't even walk downstairs. That dexterity that we took for granted, it's gone now. Oh, here we are. Are we going to Greg's apartment? Crap. Greg? Oh, it's us! We were the noise outside the door. Holy crap, May? It's May! Holy crap, dude. I thought you were gonna be dead. Not yet. You came back to life. I don't think she was dead. Pizza party! Greg never ever change. I'm feeling woozy. You should lay down. You can sleep in our bed. I feel weird about that. How about the couch? Do I have to stop playing? No, the sound is good. I can't express how happy I am to have you all together, even if it's in these circumstances. Her mom said it's okay to keep her here. Still, was nobody watching me? I'll drive her home later. So she just, like, wandered out of her house? Yeah, and all the way here. Jeez. Lucky she didn't pass out somewhere out there. I sure hope she's all right. Mm-hmm. Both of you, shh! So, how well do you know this guy? We order pizza, what, twice a week? At least. From out by the highway now, since Possibility's closed down. I thought you two were trying to save money. What? Don't police our lifestyle, B. Okay, well, just as long as we're sure the delivery guy is safe. She raises a good point. Anybody in this town could be members of this group. I can spot him through the keyhole. If it's not him, we'll turn off the light. And I guess hide here until we die. Alright, well, as long as there's a plan. Hello? Look who's awake. It's him! It's the pizza guy. Pizza's here. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. What are you people doing? I know some people don't eat the crust, right? They're wrong. It's an immoral lifestyle choice, but they do it. What are you doing leaving half the pizza on here? So what happened? We called the cops. Your aunt and some guy fished you out of the woods. You were like in a coma. Did you die? Nah. Just took a very long nap. Nice. Yeah, nice. Okay, you are finishing it. Good. No, you're not. I had this dream. Or, like, a vision. I love how only one of them doesn't eat the crust, the rest do. Or I time traveled. I don't know. I'm, like, in and out of consciousness. Can you not eat? You should eat. I don't know if I can. Sorry, Mom. You scared us to death, honey. Sorry, Mom. We'll come pick you up. No, it's cool. I'm gonna just sleep here. B is there? B is here. Okay. I'll be back in the morning. Have B drive you home. I will. Hey. I know. Give us a call if you need to come home. I will. Love you, Mom. Love you, sweetie. Even the camera is wobbly. You want a brownie? Nah, I can't really eat right now. Like, I'd puke, but there isn't anything in there. So I'd, like, puke my actual guts out. Oh, right. You need your guts. For the moment, at least. Oh man, we are really messed up in multiple directions. And the ghost in the head theory is kind of out of the question now. I worry for you so much. Okay, just for reference, this is where I'm actually ending the recording. I kept going after last time. And here I am starting a brand new recording in the future. Part 9, everybody, even though you're already like 6 or 7 minutes in. I find this part of the game surprisingly comfy. I mean, we definitely feel the restriction of not being as mobile, as independent as we were before. But it gives rise to this area where our friends are so much more a crutch for us. And I mean that in a good way. We've spent the entire game getting to know them, but really only through missions, only when we chose to hang out with them. Now we need them, and everyone's here together. I mean, the world out there has gotten a lot scarier, but in here, we feel safe and secure with each other. We've even got pizza and video games, and Germ is here. I mean, I know it's impossible to do everything in one run in this game, but were I to do another run, which I may do at some point, the priorities are going to be hanging out with B more and with Germ. Dude, are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I guess so. Not really. I was like really worried. You were correct to worry. It was bad. Yeah. Don't ever get seriously injured again, okay? I'll try. What even was that game? Werewolf Shred the Gnar 3. Wow. I played this at Casey's house, like, years ago. Shred the Gnar, is it like a werewolf skateboarding game? I played it yesterday. At home. Cool. Gonna, like, wander around your apartment. That's what it's here for. Well, I am a cat. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm in any shape to have the zoomies tonight. Be smoking inside, really? I'm convinced it's just decorative and that's an LED at this point. Is there signal here? Wi-Fi? Ah, okay. I got, like, a mental map of all the Wi-Fi spots in town. What is it with Possum Springs and no signal? Out here in the hills. And we're not big enough to get towers. Or something. Huh. Hey. Yeah? If we're all still alive or whatever, we should, like, maybe hang out more. I kinda thought you found me really annoying. I'll take And these animations, I had said from the beginning that even in spite of the simple graphics, we are really expressive, May in particular. And what you're feeling right now, I feel it right alongside you. Can we all hit the sack? Sure, dude. Hey. Everybody go to bed now! Greg will do anything for us. Holy crap. See y'all tomorrow. You sure it's safe for us to leave? None of this got anything to do with me. No weirdos are following me around. Oh, Germ, that's what they all say right before they get taken. Oh, right. See ya. Bye, Germ. Hey, I love your little ear twitches. Have I said that? Hey. Hey, Greg. You awake? Yeah? Do you know why I beat down Andy Collins 6 years ago? Back then you said you went all crazy. But like, that's not really a reason, I guess. I was playing that game where you like, dated ghosts. I remember that one. Had a hot skeleton. Yeah, Darwin was doing some questionable work back then. Alistair or something like that. Yeah, that's what he went by. Yeah. You were crushing hard on those dank bones. I was playing it like 24/7. Until this one afternoon. And suddenly, like, something broke. It was just like pixels. Your computer broke? No, like, reality broke. The characters on screen, like, I'd felt like I knew them. We're getting a bit meta here. But they weren't people anymore. They were just shapes. And their lines were just things someone had written. They never existed. They never had feelings. They never would exist either. And it felt so sad. It's like what finishing any great game is like. It's like what this is gonna feel like. Like I just lost these real people. And this whole thing we had, it was just me. Alone. And like, that realization, like, dumped out of the screen and into real life. Went outside in the tree out front. I looked at it every day. It was like a friend outside the window. Now it was just a thing. Just a thing that was there. Growing and eating and just being there. Like all the stuff I felt about the tree was just in my head. And there was some guy walking by. And he was just shapes as well. Just like this moving bulk of stuff. And I cried. Because nothing was there for me anymore. It was all just stuff. Stuff in the universe. Just dead. Dude, why didn't you tell me? I don't know. What could I have said? This all happened like the day before that softball game. I mean, I was there in the stands. I watched you do it. I was so scared for you. I love how you watch me beat somebody almost to death and you're scared for me, not them. You are a true homie. When Andy stepped up, it was like... And he was just shapes too. Just lines someone wrote. Like nothing in there. And I was so scared and angry and just... I don't know. Before I knew it, I was on top of him. Smashing his face in with the bat. Just shapes. Red shapes all over the grass. There wasn't that much blood. Oh god, I made him bleed all over the place, Greg. I wonder if he, like, wondered why. What he'd done. He was probably a jerk. No, dude. I didn't know him. Neither did you. Well, then you had to go to therapy. Yeah, Dr. Hank and his journaling. Dr. Hank messed up one of my tooth fillings. Yeah, he's not good at what he does. Which I guess is understandable because he does, like, everything. I meant to ask you, did that journal stuff, did it actually work? Kinda? Sorta? It helps me, like, grab onto things and keep them in one place. Whoa. But since that whole thing happened back then, when I'm alone in a new place, it's all shapes, like back at the softball game. And that's why you left college, isn't it? You just couldn't make it feel real. You had no connection to anything. And what first broke for you was getting so attached to these characters in this game, and then having it all end. The curtains pull back, and you're forced to step back and see what you've spent your time doing. To get so emotionally invested and then to feel like none of it really mattered, well, it kind of makes you feel like the same thing is so easily applied to reality. Well, it makes reality feel like unreality. I think anybody who's been in that situation knows what I'm talking about. I know I have. It kind of makes it feel like nothing matters all at once. It gives you an appreciation, a deeper appreciation for things than you had before, and then you let it all go. You just can't hold on to it. I was doing fine at college for a while. College is for losers. Dude, listen, okay? Sorry, dude. I couldn't make friends. I was just afraid of being outside or around people alone. And there was a statue of, like, the founder or something. A really crappy statue, like, all rusty metal. And it was these shapes. And he was pointing down at me. And I was so scared. I didn't leave my dorm room. I either didn't eat or I ate entire pizzas at once. I downed cough syrup just to sleep all the time. Dude. And finally, I got up the courage to leave, and I came home, where everything was fine, where I knew everyone, and it wasn't just dead shapes watching me. Jeez, dude. Something broke in my head, in my life. Dude, you should have called me. We could have come and rescued you. Would have, like, kidnapped you. I, couldn't call home either. I couldn't even talk to anyone. I don't even know why. I didn't even come home for longest night. I just stayed in my room, in bed. That's horrible, dude. I thought when I came home, I felt so safe here. And everything made sense for a few days, and then you saw the changes. And then all this. And... Dude. Shh. You're gonna be okay. I'm so scared, Greg. I know, dude. We're all freaked out right now. You need to sleep. I'll be here all night. And he's out. Bye, guys. Love you. The hole in the center of everything. You're coming back. Maybe some things come off as dead shapes, but these people? I think you're afraid of feeling anything that deeply. What are you? Are you actually a ghost? Or just some guy? What is this thing in my head? Are you doing this? Why is this happening to me? Talk! Fine. Let's do this. Oh my... Nice shot. The real homie squad arrives. Thank you. I wasn't aiming for his shoulder. Ah, you effing shot me. Well, polite cultist. Hey, jerk, get away from her. 3 of us, 1 of you. And none of us got bolts sticking out of us. Greg actually did it! Yeesh. Aru, oh, he's also a dog thing. You okay, dude? What are... Hey, jerk. Why the hell are you out here by yourself? This is all because of me. Oh yeah, dude. All your fault. You definitely made these dudes creep around, following us, and like kidnapping someone, maybe. Yeah, you did it with your effing mind control powers. Dude, come off it. It's in my dreams. Dude. You don't get to do this, okay? I don't get everything that's going on with you. And I'm not saying it's not happening. I believe you, okay? I do. But you don't get to die on me. You are not going to do that to me, okay? Okay. We've been best friends since forever. You big dumb idiot. And even if this was somehow all in your head, which it isn't, I would still back you. And you've proven that. To the actual God's honest end. Jeez, me too. I wonder if we had done more of B's route, if she would be the one making these statements. Clearly we all would be. I shot a dude for you, come on. It's not just talk anymore. And if we keep talking like this, I'm gonna cry and... Greg. Thank you. Well, he's wounded. Sounded like he went back up to the mine. Yeah. What do we do? Follow him, I guess. We have to break our promise immediately. You all wait here. I'll go. Anyway. If he's up in the mine, we might be able to corner him, and I love how they're not even entertaining that. Tie him up? Or something. Can you walk, May? I think so. Might be a little slow. I'll help you if you need it. Thanks, big guy. Alright. Let's go die or something, but hopefully not. Gates open. Oh, jeez. What? We could, like, block it shut or something. Aw, dang. You're right. No. Whatever. It's in there. I have to go down there. Well then. Looks like all of his friends are gone. Just one guy. Have you considered that they're all in the mine? Just one guy. Just one... something. We still don't really believe it ourselves, do we? Bang bang. Sorry, I'm hardly doing any commentary of my own anymore. I'm just along for the ride. Jeez, spooky. I don't think we get to complain about spooky. We left our precious robot boy out in the woods. That's spooky. Nah, dude. We created a legend. What are you two even talking about? It's been a weird few days. And it's about to get even weirder. But I feel like this represents, like, having to confront the unknown of the future. I mean, this whole time, what we've been terrified of is change and loss, and we always avoided it. with our dialogue, with our actions, and now it feels like, I don't know, May has reached this epiphany where it's like, no, I need to know. But it's not going to come to me. We reached that point a few days ago, and it seems like the more happens, the stronger that resolve becomes. Because that's the worst thing. It's not the idea that they're out there and looking for you, it's the idea of never knowing. Looks like he took the elevator down. So much for the element of surprise. He's gonna hear us coming a mile away. We sure we want to do this? Yeah, May, you sure? Guys, I don't know if you understand. He's in my head. I can't function like this. Everything is dying or dead already. I don't know what's gonna happen down there. Alright then. Down we go together. I know you were getting the lever, but for a second I was like, oh, Angus is just like, I'm out. Ugh. Nothing looks old. They haven't used this mine in, like, a lot of years. Generations, even. Are you our tour guide now? We have Possum Springs tourism pamphlets at the shop, and I get bored. This is in the brochure. Well, here we are. I don't know where this ominous red glow is coming from, but this place has got a lot of history. Something tells me it ties into what's going on here now. Man, I am in really rough shape. Mate, you okay? I had my inhaler. No, I'm fine. It's just like... It's like something huge is on top of me. I mean, technically you're not wrong. Is it like asthma? That's how asthma is. It's not asthma, big guy. But thanks. Shh! I heard something. Down there. You gonna be okay, May? Yeah, I'm alright. We should be quiet. Yeah, we'll be silent terrors. We'll be ghosts. Stars in the dark of the mine. You always feel them over you, even down here. Door. Door. Tunnel. Whatever. Here we go. There's some comfort in having them here, but at the same time, I just don't want anything to happen to them trying to help me. But we've got to unmask this ghost. We need to know. Aw, jeez. What is this place? Looks like a church or something. And, like, junk. Oh God. Oh God. What is it? It's here. It's here. Oh God. What is it? I don't know, but it's here. It's through there. The one thing lighting our path, the tip of B's cigarette. I know you're in here. Confronting the ghost in the darkness. Say something. Well, how about this? Take a couple more steps forward if you want to die. Show yourself. Yeah, guy. We're like 5 times scarier than you. There they are. They're right there. Well, you weren't kidding about the steps forward, but it seems you're not exactly trying to murder us right now. So you've earned our ears? I'm gonna kill them. Okay, well, that's a step back. Heidi, you'll do no such thing. It's out of your hands now. He shot me. Then I'd say we're even. Little girl got shot at the other night. Yeah, sorry about that. You're apologizing? It was a bad call. I'm sorry. It's okay? It didn't actually hit me, so... Wait, what the... Who are you? Bunch of old boys doing their darndest to protect their own and their neighbors. I kind of thought that maybe this would have some sort of symbolic value, like the descendants of the Mind Strikers. I'm starting to think that maybe Grandpa was one of them. Do we still have that tooth? Then why are you trying to kill me? Kill you? Nobody's gonna kill you. Well, Heidi still wants to. All of you are part of this town. By family relation, or just by being hard workers. Contributors. Okay. So, we could just leave? Well, he brought you down here for a reason. And he's not gonna let you leave until he's had his say. Well, he's already got an arrow through the shoulder. I don't think he's gonna be having much say in whatever. Wait, so you think that Heidi... He kidnapped that kid at Harfest? He's been in my head somehow. I'm always tired, constant headaches. He's been following me, following all of us. Oh, little girl. You don't know what this is, do you? What? Oh, God. I've seen this. Or I've felt it. It was Ed Scudder and Jim Dorney who found it. 20 years back or so. After the West Mine closed out past Brittle. Vess Schumacher, last supervisor, was out there when the company locked off the entrance. Carved his initials and date in the door. Then you got this mine, the old one. Not even a proper mine. Big hole. Copper. Abandoned, shoot, long before any of us were born. Too close to water. And that water was poison. When the first settlers came out here. The witch's curse, but there's no need for a curse for that to be the case. That old spring used to be right above where we're standing. But that water dried up. 1992 or so, some men from West Mine come back up here to try bootlegging. Practically built a new elevator, got the main tunnel cleared. Never found no coal, just dug deeper and deeper. Till Ed busts through that wall and finds this place. And Jim walks right into that hole. Still down there, eh? And never hits bottom. Ed calls down to Jim. Jim don't answer. But someone else does. I know you heard that voice, girl. So after all this, maybe there really is something going on. in dreams and in waking times. What brought you down here? What is it? Black goat. Not even black like the color. Black like the space between the stars. He's down there, in that hole, looking up at us right now. He don't talk to you. He sings. Why would you just do something a hole in a cave told you to do? You gotta understand. In those days, it was the end of the world. Jobs gone, our kids were leaving. Government didn't care, only wanted our votes. Just putting in more regulations, sending our jobs overseas, spending our taxes on lazy people and immigrants. Oh God, we're gonna deal with this. But at the same time, in this town, I understand the desperation. Well, we worked ourselves to death. Here we go. Thank you, B. God, I hate this crap. You finished? Yeah, sure. We prayed and prayed up at the church. But when Scudder came back down here and listened, he got answers back. Answers? Ed explained it to a few folks, and they didn't believe it. But he was persuasive. He had the glimmer. The glimmer? Ones it takes a shining to. It rubs off on you. You can do things. I never seen it, but they said Ed could walk through walls. Okay? After Ed talked us all into this, after that first time, after we picked one out, the missing go down the hole, a sacrifice. Well, not only was the town holding stable, but it was almost like we were getting younger, and money came too. Still a few of us left from back then. Picked? First one was Tom Turner, who believed me was awful. Just pure trash. We got him down here, and in the hole he went. The next week, flowers blooming all over the hills. You throw them in the hole? They're feeding him. He's hungry like you wouldn't believe. Every few months or so, he starts singing. And it's someone's turn to find someone. Was that what you were doing the other night? No. What happened the other night was a shame. One of our number broke the rules and had to pay up. That was a hard thing to do. I think I'm gonna be sick. We never pick no one who's gonna be missed. That's in the eye of the beholder. You find somebody who's not gonna be missed in this town every few months? Because in my experience, everyone's been flawed, but I've known nothing but good people here, even the randoms on the street. Well, maybe except for you. That's a solid rule. Drifters, drunks, and delinquents. Then what do you call us? What do you call me and Greg? What do you call Bruce? You've been... Oh God. Oh no. Casey? The Hartley kid? All he was going to contribute to society, except a bunch of kids growing up with no dad, was a rap sheet a mile long, before whatever sad end he'd wind up at. We did him a favor. Greg, I hope you're lining up a headshot right now. They're over there and we're right here. You killed Casey? Oh my God. We don't use that word. You know he was taking up business with his cousin, right? You know what happened to his cousin? Burned alive when his little trailer lab exploded. They had to wear hazmat suits when they cleaned him up. That's where Casey was headed. You killed Casey. And you want to act like we didn't do him and this whole town a favor? Oh God. Casey's been down here the whole time. His parents put up posters. Maybe they should have cared more about him before it came to this. Which one of you did it? Greg. He was my friend. All right now. Throw it down right now or I will shoot. What if I get you first? Oh no. Bolt sticking right out of your eye? Bang. No. Bang! You brought guns down here? Dangerous this far out in the woods at night. Basic safety. I... Throw it down, son. Don't make this our time. Greg? Dang it. They're still over there and we're right here. You're monsters. None of this is happening. We are not monsters. We do it because we love our home. As long as we keep doing this, Possum Springs survives. Things can get better. These mines are going to be humming again someday. Old mills puffing smoke. You kids don't understand that we lost what our world was built around. Used to be you provided for a family, bought a house. Now you're stocking shelves at the grocery store. Kids leaving more than they're staying. No opportunity here. Old people dying, houses left empty. You ever seen that? A home become a tumbled-in pile of wood and plaster? A job become a burned-out brick box or a hole in the ground? But we can change that. We can put this place back together, where it won't be just shapes. And here's where we get to the center of it. I'm going to die down here. Why are you telling us all this? Because we're getting old. And even with the fringe benefit of good health, we need new blood to carry this on when we're gone. Really? You're like pitching us on this? Were any of you even minors back in the day? Any of you hurting now? Financially, like? Or is this just some big costume party murder club for someone's crappy boss who's afraid of dying? That don't matter. It does. This is real bad. This is insane. Why shouldn't we just call the cops? And say, what? You saw some men you can't identify in an abandoned mine behind a locked gate? And an elevator that won't run? That you saw a hole? Okay, fine. Why should we help you? Because if no one is here to do this. You remember that flood a few years back? You remember the blizzard of 2010? That's what happens. And beyond that, the jobs never come back. The kids never come back. Everything crumbles. Possum Springs bleeds to death. And soon we'll all be dead. And this town will just be fields and trees. I've seen it. I know you have. I'll understand if you need some time to think it over. Isn't it just like you? You guys being conservatives, mad about the immigrants and the slackers and the lazy. That's not just a throwaway line. It's because what this is an endless sacrifice, endless suffering, all in the name of trying to preserve the world you knew, or even the promise of a world you didn't know. Something your parents talked about, and you heard that, and I guess glorified it in your own minds. All of this is happening because, like the struggle May is going through now, you refuse to accept that the world you knew is gone. It's not coming back. And instead of moving on, instead of adapting, you dress up like this and act like there's some significance to all of this. Look, Greg and Angus are a great couple here. And you know what they'll be when they move somewhere else? The same great couple. And we can go visit them there. Doesn't matter where. We don't need to keep Possum Springs alive. We don't need to keep the mine up and running again. It's 2017, bro. Get with the times. And I think the fact that this came out in 2017 is very relevant. So we can leave? No one's gonna stop you. But understand that you don't know who we are out there. But we know who you all are. Ain't fair they get to leave, and I probably got permanent damage. Oh, by the way, we'll be able to identify you by that. Also, we know a couple of your names. Shut it, Heidi. You don't know a thing about what he wants. What he is. Heidi, I swear to God. Let's go. Yeah, let's seriously get out of here. Son, you leave that crossbow. What? Why? Well, I could lie to you. But the truth is, I just don't trust you. Fine, whatever. It's a piece of crap anyway. I can't move you guys. I'll carry you. My brain is in pieces right now. It's all just empty. Everything's empty. What are we going to do? We'll crack that one when we're far away from here. I don't know if I... Shh. Talk later. Old stuff in here. Okay. I'm gonna have to put you down for a sec, okay? Okay. So, Casey. Yeah. Yeah. And for what? I think I get it? Wow, really? Too tired to explain it, right? But, like, they lost what they thought was gonna happen, which is what had happened, like, a long time ago. Or how they remember, or, like, picture it. And things it gave them. And so Casey and that kid at Harfest and... Sorry, I lost it. That's more sense than I can make of it. They're sad. It's all really sad. You ready to go again, Angus? Yep, sorry. Wait, everybody shut up. What? Shh. I thought I... Oh no. Here you come! Oh, quick time event! Trying to get that elevator down, and... Sucks to be you. We're gonna keep that arm, right? We can poke it whenever we want. Holy God. Is everyone okay? May? May! May, say something! Greg, I love you so much. Why are we laughing? Dude, it's okay now. We messed that guy up, and he's not coming back. You're gonna walk out of this. So, how are we getting out of here? Shh. Let me rest. Nobody's getting out of here now. I feel air coming in from somewhere. So we're not gonna suffocate. Okay, well, that's a relief. How do you... I was a scout, Greg. I was a scout. Hey, Angus. Yeah? I love you. Duh. Welcome back, May. You okay? Better now that I almost got murdered. Again. Which is weird. That was like the third time in 2 days. Third time's the charm. Guys, the air's coming from back here. Alright, I'm up. You sure? Yeah. I think I can walk at least. It's boarded up. A long time ago. Can we get through? Let's find out. Let's get out of here. I can't do much. But, friends, we can do it. Yep, that's some fresh air, all right. And water. Dude, that's amazing. You can smell water? Hopefully it's not a river. Because rivers are cave rivers are death traps. Mine river. We're in a mine. Right. Hey, maybe that guy can pick us up in his boat. I wonder if the tunnels lead here now. I can see the bottom. I don't think we're gonna die in the 1 foot of water. Well, in your state, maybe. Right. You guys coming? And there we go down. I know what you are now. I think I knew before, but, you know, after I sent that kid to the hospital years ago, they said I had an anger problem, but that's not true. I was angry because of something else. Something I'd lost. Trying so hard since not to be angry got me all defenseless, and I lost more and more and more. That's not getting better. I want to be angry. When I ran home from college, on the bus I had this dream. Or maybe I saw it out the window. Last leaf on the tree. Finally blown off. I'm so scared. All the time. And the fear hurts. Feeling like everything is over. Was over long before I got here. So long, hiding. We're trying to outrun this. I get it. This won't stop. Until I die. But when I die, I want it to hurt. When my friends leave, when I have to let go, when this entire town is wiped off the map, I want it to hurt. Bad. I want to lose. I want to get beaten up. I want to hold on until I'm thrown off and everything ends. And you know what? Until that happens, I want to hope again. And I want it to hurt. Because that means it meant something. It means I am something at least. And in that, you take back your power. Not ignoring, not muting the pain, just having it come to you and accepting it and moving on. Pretty amazing to be something at least. You know I can't understand you, right? Oh, shut up already. I know this won't save me in the end, but I don't need it to save me forever. I just need it to save me now. So if you're gonna kill me right here, then do it. If not... May! Dude, you okay? Whoa. You got all sleepwalky there for a sec. You want me to carry you? No. I think I'm good. I'm just... very, very tired. Hang in there for a bit, if you need to. We're safe. Uh-huh. Hey, there's light over there. Did you smell that? I bet he did. We're walking normally. That sickness we feel, the grief of everything moving on. You got this, because I think what you've really accepted in the end there is that these things will happen, these things will hurt, but you'll find new things. And keep some of the old for as long as you can. You just don't have to ruin everything to keep them. What is this? Might be a vent or something. Keep the miners from suffocating way back when. Looks old enough, at least. Brochure. Hello? We're down here! Don't ask us why, please. Yes, the Urbex SOS. Could get lucky and someone's out here in the woods at night. You could. I can try to make it out. No, I can, like... Come on, you all know I'm the team acrobat. Okay, yeah. Are you up for this? Absolutely. I don't know. I'm like all hyper now. Like dolphins. Hyper like dolphins? No, like when your body is like, whoa, I almost died. And you get all hyper because you're filled with dolphins? She's back, everybody. Okay, I am seriously confused. Are you okay, May? Endorphins. Ah, okay. Oh my god. There. Thank you. Those. Okay, well, ride those dolphins up out of here. That's assuming I can even do this. We'll watch. Okay. Alright, May, your time to shine. Deshi Basara. Yep. 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 Climbing out of darkness to save our friends. In this moment, we are something. This has been their journey as well. They weren't around for all of it, but I can fill them in on the details. Climbing out of this hole we've been in, that this town's been in, and leaving the past buried where it belongs. This place. By the way, we're a monster now. We're a ghost emerging from a well in the middle of the woods at night. I wish somebody had been there. We would have scared the crap out of them. Huh. We've been here before. Hey, May. Oh my god. Hey, Germ. You scared me. Germ? Yeah. What are you doing out here? I live right up the hill. I heard Greg yelling. Oh, so we could have just done that. Well, this has been a huge moment of personal growth for me, you understand. We were all stuck down there. You were at the bottom of the old well in my backyard? It's been a really bad night. It hasn't been so bad. You're healed miraculously, and Greg didn't get shot. Sounds like it. Got any rope or something? Yeah. Can you go get it? I love Germ. Germ is very much the unsung Fifth Ranger. Yeah? Was that Germ? Yeah, he's getting some rope. What is he doing out here? He lives here. In the woods? He said that so many times, you guys. Just listen. That kind of took it out of Angus. My entire body hurts. That was a long way. I brought some sodas. You're the best, Germ. You need the sugar and caffeine. Oh, anyone else want to get far away from this well? Yep. Germ, can you, like, I don't know, seal up this well? I got dynamite. Even better. Don't let Greg handle it. What? Yeah, I mean, I can get some. How big an explosion is that? I mean, not small? Okay, that works. Thanks, Germ. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Okay. Bye, guys. There goes a weird guy. A weird guy who I wish I had hung out more. I mean, I didn't realize until fairly late on that hanging out with him and Horror Kid doesn't actually advance time. He saved our lives. Germ is good. Germ's a good man. It strikes me that we just murdered all those dudes down there. How do you figure? Well, I mean, the elevator's broken and we caused a cave-in, and also we're about to blow up the well. That was self-defense. I guess, but we did cause the deaths of like a dozen guys. No. They're all still alive down there. For a second. Oh god. Yeah. Jeez. Well, we're blameless. They attacked us. One of them attacked us. Yes, but they've been killing people collectively. So we're worrying about, like... It's morally gray. We're not murderers. Like, if we'd had a choice, we wouldn't have done it. I would have. Yeah, so would I. Screw them. What? They, like, killed people. Yeah, remember that they killed your friend. They were trying to get us to kill people. Screw them. I don't even believe in hell, and I hope they all go straight there. Jeez, Angus. Well, that's what I think, at least. This is like that trolley thing. Ooh, maybe they'll get hit by a trolley and then we'll be blameless. Well, so long as we don't change the track. What trolley thing? Okay, I'll explain it if we keep walking. Yep, let's keep moving further away from stopping Germ, please. Alright, good, we made it back. They're dead. Town's safe. Hey, guys? Are you there? Anyone? Okay, I'm gonna type anyway. Hard for me to say anything smart about what the hell even just happened. Easier for me to get it all out here. And I need to talk. Even if you jerks are off doing whatever. I don't even understand life. I think you get taught that you have a lot more control of the world than you do. I just walked into all this horrible stuff that was already happening. We all did. And I guess that's really scary. Like, who knows what's gonna happen? But I guess you can, like, connect things. Or connect to things. Sometimes you need someone to be the thing you don't have. Even if it's something you're supposed to already have. All of you are what kept me from floating off tonight. Also, you kinda killed that guy to save me. Don't think I didn't appreciate that. Lol. He's dead. Am I ever gonna have a handle on what just happened? I kinda hope not. I just hope it's over. I want us all to get free of it. I don't want us to just be part of some horrible story. I want to, like, grow giant and pick you all up and carry you someplace safe. Sorry, I'm all rambling now. I just gotta believe there's ways to escape. Or at least move on. Germ, buddy. Germ, you don't even use Messenger. I guess I'm just typing at you wherever you're at. Maybe if we had hung out more, we could have gotten him on here. I think I pretty much love Greg more than anyone ever. And I'll miss you most of all, Scarecrow. I don't know if better friends exist. We're like old shoes that go together. I'm sorry I caused drama between you and Angus, man. Angus, I give you Greg, as a gift. Remember to water and feed him. If you ever hurt him, I will kick your butt into the ground. And I have proven history of being able to do that. I will shape you. He was mine first. Yep, there it is. Now I'm just gonna erase all that. I think he would understand. Oh, crap. Guys, I was just kidding about a lot of that. I'm really tired. I don't know what I'm saying. Log off, May. Log off! I like to imagine you wrote that, too. Hey, no credits. We're back here. But I can't sit up. Because maybe you're sleeping restfully for the first time in a long time. Keep in mind that sleeping long is not the same as sleeping restfully. Oop, there we go. So I just couldn't open up with the arrow keys, and look at this! We fell into the abyss, we saw something. But in the end, life goes on. We went through that whole experience, but we're not just part of some horrible story. It was the end for them. But for us, it's just something that happened. And I guess we keep playing now. Maybe we'll finally beat Dungeon Crawler or whatever it was called, Demon Tower. Weather Service. Snow in the forecast. Are you ready for what's coming your way? Whatever it is, yes. Hey, May. You okay this morning? I'm not opening the pickaxe today. Greg informs me we're doing band practice, though. I'll see you there. Oh god, we are ending on such a low note. Hey, man. Nice messages last night. I mean, like, really? You massive dork, lol. Band practice today. Because I feel like we need to do something normal. I'm at the Snalkin. Hope you're feeling okay. Sincerely, Gregory. Yeah, this probably would have been Germ, right? Away message. It's good to be alive this morning. That's all. I think I'll miss you most of all, Sharkle. Well, let's get down there and botch a band practice. Epilogue, stars. But not before we do a final walk. God, it's us. It's just us. Home and us. I don't know what this feeling is, but I'm not gonna cry today. We're gonna eat you for Thanksgiving, bird. That's your closing thoughts. That's the end of that little mini story arc. I should, like, reread some of these. I mean, I got time. And the cozy months are coming. Shapes from beyond the veil of space. Okay, yeah. Let's go with that one. Let's see what the back of the book says. Released in 1937, Shapes from Beyond the Veil of Space is a towering achievement and marks the start of the weird gothic genre, an influence on much of 20th and 21st century horror, science fiction, and pulp literature. Shapes is sure to make you question just how far away the night sky is. That couldn't be more laser-guided relevant. From you, at this moment. Cool. You know, your dramatic pauses make it really hard to read. Hey, Granddad's clock. Hey, Granddad. Is there anything back here for us to still see? I mean, I was kind of surprised that we never even tried to present that tooth. Although I guess we can still infer its purpose. They told us enough, but I really do think that that's what those guys were. Do you think Granddad's ghost is going to be mad and stop watching over us now that we killed his friends? May, honey, is that you? Yeah? I'm back in the kitchen, if you want to talk. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Mom. How are you feeling? Good enough to jump up here. Can you do me a favor and stay home tonight? Why? It's been... You're an adult, and you can do whatever you want, but you do live here, and you are still my baby. Aw, Mom. We need to come up with some ground rules. Just because. Honey, you could have died the other night. And then you just left to hang out with your friends? Oh, you don't know the half of it. I'm so sorry, Mom. Sweetie, what's going on with you? I've had a really tough year, Mom. Hun, you've had a tough week. We all have. Yeah, but... what happened at school, hun? I don't care what it is, just please tell me. Are you working today? No. Me and your father are both off today. I'll be around tonight. We can talk about it then. Sure. We can make breakfast for dinner like we used to. Dad can flip the pancakes in the air. Sure. Are you going out today? Yeah. Can you please stay in town? Close? Yeah, Mom. I think they're getting some of the longest night decorations out. Oh, wow. Calling for some snow, too. That went fast. What did? The fall. Yeah, I was just about to comment on that. Always does, hun. Okay. Well, I'm off. I love you, sweetie. I love you too, Mom. Hey, Dad. No work today? I told Bob to shove it. Really? No. You okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Not gonna sugarcoat it. I hate my job. Aw, Dad, why? I've mined, I've made glass, I've done a heap of other stuff. But this place, they just don't respect you for working. They don't? Job's supposed to pay you enough to live. Job's supposed to let you provide for your family. Job's supposed to have regular hours. Boss is supposed to respect you. Worker's supposed to be able to talk. Worker's supposed to be able to have a life. Worker's supposed to be able to live. Your mom always had to work, but I wanted to give you and her your time. I wanted her to have hobbies, and enough time and money to do them. That's what made me happy. Now I just work so I can keep our health insurance, and hold on to the house. Try to, at least. Is there anything you can do? I mean, we do need a union. It's just easier to say it than get it done. Unions were always there in the mines and the factory. At least for a while. But here, I got something for you. Got it out of the basement. How'd you get in the basement? Door in the crawl space. That's spooky. So what I got is a tooth. A what? Do you know what this tooth is? No. Really? You sure? Yeah. Granddad must have had it from the old days. May, thank you. Wow, looks bright and new. Like they just pulled it out of his skull yesterday. You show that to your boss, and tell him to eat crap. May! Sorry. Well, look, that's the whole point of unions, right? I mean, it's collective bargaining, but the collective bargaining is the compromise for in the old days when it was, if you don't make things better for us, we'll kill you. I'll just keep it with me. Sure thing. May? Yeah? You come down and pick it with us if we walk out. I will breathe fire, Dad. Love you, kitten. Be back later, Dad. We just got the achievement, the tooth. No Bobs, no Masters. I'm so glad that this game has a final walk through town. Most of all because this game has had us making choices, but it hasn't been X to do this or Y to do this. The most obvious has been our choice of whether to hang out with Greg or B. But just like life, it's all just the culmination of every little thing we do, the things we remember. What are you doing out here, by the way? Getting an early start on our longest night's lights plan. Gotta dig them out of the closet. See if they even work still. Can I help put them up? We'll see. You're a small fry. Dad. Dum-de-dum-dum. And that's all you've got for me. Well, let's go commit more crimes. Hey, what are you doing here? I'm working, May. Sure. What's wrong? Don't ask. A lot of weird calls this morning. What kind of calls? Did somebody make it out? Question. You haven't seen... Never mind. Go do whatever it is you do. Okay, fine, I will. Well, nobody has to have made it out. It could just be a dozen townsfolk reported missing. Hey? Spit it out already! Be careful. Just be careful. Well, geez, until now I never considered that. May? Okay, fine, thanks, bye. We were scared of that ghost for so long. We are the one who knocks now. Hey, May. Sup, Selmers? You okay? After the whole, head injury thing? Yeah, I'm alright. Headache is all. I got some migraine meds if you need it. Nah, it's not a migraine. And those things make me have to pee. It's the caffeine. If you ever take pills that make you pee, it's the caffeine. I didn't know that. Used to work at the pharmacy. Oh, right. Well, if I ever have a headache, or need to pee, I'll come by. Anytime, neighbor. That's what being neighborly's all about. That doesn't really answer the question, Colleen. That very much does answer the question. The amount of rock salt isn't the problem. We don't have enough trucks for this thing. Cars sliding all up and down this hill. Colleen! Half tempted to just close the road when the storm hits. Oh yeah, good. Let's just give up. It's not giving up, Colleen. I'm sick of you undermining me. It's a bad idea. That's not undermining. It's undermining. I'm on Colleen's side on this one. Well, that's just great. That's just peachy pie, ain't it? Okay, fine. We'll just close all the roads. Let's close down the whole town. Your ideas are always the most important. And the most thought out. What the? We gonna do another water balloon toss? I nearly froze to death last time. I still have the sniffles. I think we can all agree it's too cold for water balloons. Yeah, Kathleen. Too cold for another stupid idea. Go to hell, Colleen. We could just hire some private plows. If you want to go against the DOT union, go right ahead. We got agreements with the county and state. Colleen's right on this one, too. If you do agree so much, why don't you just get married already? It's like watching public access. It's such great entertainment. I'd rather die. Okay, well, you didn't have to say that. I'd rather break my own femurs with a cinder block. I don't know, you two are compatible. Alright, well, now that that's settled, what are we doing about the road? Break for food? Great idea. I'm starving. See? We can still make decisions. Move out, troops. It's like I've been saying, more things change, the more they stay the same. Snow coming. Gonna be bad this year. How do we ever know what the weather is gonna be if you weren't staring pensively off your porch? Well, it's the thing down there. It's got food for some time. And you know, I've gotta say, I really expected this to be like a metaphor for the realization that the world you grew up in is not the one that's going to stay with you throughout the duration of your life, that everything is going to change in little increments. The progression of the game itself has done a great job of showing that, but I didn't expect there to be an actual, real paranormal threat beneath the town. I suppose it all is a metaphor either way, but still. Friggin' ghosts and demons or whatever. We proved that crap. Oh, hey, it's one of our little rats. I'm also going to pause it now just to insert this here, because I thought about saying this and I realized I never actually got to it in gameplay. We don't actually know for sure that there really was something down there, because something I kept in the back of my head for this entire game was the fact that in the old days the miners discovered some kind of underground gas that made them hallucinate and see things, or something to that effect. May is in a pretty bad state by the time we get here, and it seems like maybe having something to validate those thoughts, her pre-existing willingness to accept the paranormal, maybe that led to her having an even worse breakdown when it seemed like all of that was confirmed. And maybe gaining the confidence to break free from that, that confidence in herself, that's what really causes her to stop seeing ghosts. It could definitely explain how this cult got started in the first place, but I mean, let's use some critical thinking here. The town itself has not really been doing very well. Sure, disasters happen, but is it really happening any more than anywhere else? Nobody in town seems to think that it's anything particularly outlandish. It's one of those things that I thought I had talked about down in the mine. That's the biggest thing. The town is dying. Literally, and they claim that they're some saviors of it by doing this. What really is the effect? Casey's still here. I really hope we'll tell someone eventually. I mean, people should at least know what happened to the missing, right? That explains why no one's been reported missing. It's all the people no one would miss. But that's not true. This all came to an end when they finally took someone who someone did miss. When winter come and water freeze, here the fish can be at ease. The tunnel is not flooded ruin. It's a home, a place for doing. Sure, that works. No, that's more than works. You finally got it. Please go away. Aw, we can't make amends with the pretzel guy? No Miss Rosa here. But the band is together. That's so cool. So, like, in its own way, we brought some life back to this place. Took those up high and brought them down low. Hey, you guys. Yeah? Stay safe, alright? Wow, thanks, Mom. Are you our new mom? Apparently. Life, man. It goes. Slowly. Nah, dude. Nah. I wish those two playing the music would shut the F up. Hey! Watch it. This is the stuff you're gonna be nostalgic for, you just don't realize it yet. I mean, it's true. The older you get, the more your experiences compound, and your experience of time, it really changes, you know? When you're a kid, having to wait an hour feels like the worst thing ever. Now it's like I blink and years go by. It's only gonna get worse. I never realized just how much that one Futurama episode would end up affecting me. Actually, I guess you could say that for a lot of Futurama. Kind of brilliant. Yep. Yep. We gotta see all we can. There you are! I was not gonna stop this without saying goodbye to you. Wonder if Chazakov's up there. What's gonna happen to all this? I guess it's just gonna sit here till someone gets around to throwing it all out. I should, like, steal the good stuff. See what Mom and Dad think. I'm sure they'll love it. Redecorate the living room? I'm starting to think that maybe a new start somewhere else would actually be a good thing. No conclusion to the exit door arc. 0 out of 10, worst game ever. Door still locked. We have to be somebody's ghost for a while, but I like to think we're the successor ghost. Alright. Gonna have to make the leap. Yeah, come on. Hey there. Hey, you okay? Hey. I heard you were, like, in the hospital or something. Yeah. What for? Fell into a ravine while running through the woods at night. Aw, you would love this story! Why? Chased by a death cult of conservative uncles. We've all been there. Alright, you don't have to tell me. So, you're really okay? Yeah, just been a weird few days. Okay, I got worried. Aw, I'm super tough. Nothing's gonna get me anytime soon. Oh, good. That's good. That's really all? Feel like I learned a lot from you, honestly. I'm also worried that, you know, had time gone on long enough, if we had helped that cult, if we had kept our mouths shut, maybe you would have been one of the next ones, the ones nobody will miss. You're not a bad person at all, but it was never about being a bad person. In their eyes, it was just somebody, what they deem useless. But look at me and Greg, you know? We're a couple of slackers, and I like to think we've gotten some pretty good sentences off in our time. Back at church on the way. I definitely feel like we need to debrief with Kate. Mom's not gonna be here. Can we still... Nope. Nobody here. We can't even pretend at the pulpit. I mean, come on, an empty church? I don't believe for 1 second that May would miss this opportunity. Can we maybe go nap on the library room couch? We can. Well, we can sit here anyway. Still, it's like a therapeutic little thing. We can come here whenever we want and have Grandpa watch over us. Or at least feel like it. Where are you at, Kate? He'll look a lot friendlier when he's covered in snow. Nice passing thought. Hey. Well, hey there, May. What are you doing? Oh, just cleaning up. How did the council vote go? We lost. I lost. It was just me pushing for it, really. We've got all this empty space. Could use it for so many things. But you tried. All we can do. Well, I got some good news. We've just had a bit of a demographic shift in town. And God will show up when the time is right. Bruce is my friend. Mine too. Bruce was my friend too. You need some help cleaning this place up? That'd be nice, May. There'd be a rake back in the shed behind the church. Oh, I can't do it now, but... Run along, May. Well, now I feel like a jerk. It really just did come down to a place to contemplate. And that's always been the great thing about this game. It's got stuff like this. I mean, it culminated in something huge, something far beyond what I was expecting, and by the time we started to get there, by the time the ball started rolling in the final act of this game, I had long come to the conclusion that it doesn't even need to reach that point. It's strong enough in its portrayal of all the little things in life. Shazakov is there! Just need to make our way back around. Or it's observing the stars or just a debrief. I definitely want to know what you've got going on. You came while I was infirm. Hey, May. Hey, Mr. Shazakov. Got any more dusk scars we can look at? One more. We don't even complain anymore. We built up an immunity. Found it. Let us consult the guide. Erskine the Firemaker. The Firemaker? A wanderer in the cold and dark, making a fire and huddling up to it for light and warmth. Sounds festive. Sounds like survival. This star makes me want to cry. Crying? On my roof? Do you wish to talk about it? No, it's fine. Is it a happy cry or a sad cry? I don't know. I don't have great words for it, but you're allowing yourself to feel things instead of deflecting with jokes. It is okay. Sometimes too many words. Yeah. Thank you for this. Thank you for joining me. I think we have discovered them all? Well, we didn't really discover them, right? I mean, someone else already saw them and named them, wrote a whole bunch of stuff about them, and we just, found what they made for us. Is that not a discovery? I suppose it is for us. Not really. Okay. Maybe not in the historical sense. We did not create the stars, or name them, but we had these autumn afternoons, and found them together. Isn't that something? Something, something, something. My granddad said something like that. Something about a story having really happened, because hearing it happened to you. That is nice. It's not bad. And I think that's true for anyone who takes anything away from this. How could you not? And only now do we get to see them all together. Big snake. Dusk Stargazer. That sounds like someone's name if they could name themselves again. Well, I have got great news for you. So what now? Supermoon is coming. What is that? A giant moon. Ooh, that does sound super. You must come meet me when it happens. It'll be late at night. There will be others on their roofs. You come, I will make the hot chocolate. What a time. That sounds great. I want to see a supermoon. Plan on it. See you later, Mr. Shazakov. See you soon, Stargazer. We're still journaling. So I'm gonna split. Part-time? How do they not have the hours? It's a huge store. How do they not have hours? They got a computer program. It's all hooked up to some kind of mainframe or something. It spits out the optimum schedule for all the employees. Manager can't do much about it. Computer don't play favorites. Yeah, guess you can't argue with a computer. Did Nancy give you hell? No. She did laugh, though. I laughed, too. We still gonna do that movie? Yeah. Let's find a night we're all off. I'm off Tuesdays. I'm off Sundays. Thursday's my only night off. We can all put in requests. Welcome to trying to plan anything as adults. Believe me, it sucks. I was wondering when you'd show up again. Hey, it's you. Yep. For now, at least. You know, I never got your name. I'm the janitor. I clean up, do fix-its. Whatever needs done. Oh, okay. So what's it been like being home again? Things like you remember them? Kinda. I don't know. I don't even remember today. Sounds like you've been through something. How did you know? Call it experience. I swear, some mornings I feel every bit as old as these trees. You know, something big did happen. And I feel like I should have woken up today. And, like, have learned something. But I don't know if I learned anything, really. Maybe you didn't learn a big thing. Maybe there's no epiphany. I think it's just everything along the way. A million little changes that make you a different person than when you arrived. Well, in my experience, the big things don't teach you anything. But they make you something. And sometimes you gotta wait a while and see what come of it. Huh. Well, done an honest day's work. This was your day's work, wasn't it? Quitting time. Smelter's game tonight. See you around. Not if I see you first, May. Well, that was ominous. Wait, how do you know my name? Janitor. Mr. Janitor, Lord Janitor, Bob Janitor. Thought I could get a job as a janitor and really enjoy it. You know, you could. I mean, you seem like you like simple, satisfying tasks and also coming up with your own solutions to problems. So after all this time, you know, I really admire the restraint. This is a long game, and he's only made 3 appearances, or 4. And I'm still not sure what to make of it. The obvious thing would be to say that he represents God in this story. A benevolent entity that just kind of watches, provides guidance where he can, just makes these little subtle pushes to make sure that everything ends up how it's supposed to. Or you could see him as death itself, as something inevitable, but not necessarily malicious. I guess in that way it's less death and more just fate. But even then, this doesn't seem like the kind of game to take the philosophy that everything is set in stone. Just that there's nothing to worry about. I guess that's what he really is. Like, however you perceive him, maybe how you personify him will depend on your own philosophy. But either way, no matter what it is, he's a source of comfort. Actually, it's kind of like what May said earlier. He provides a sense that there's somebody at the steering wheel. Hello, Frog Guy. Are you the first of your kind we've seen? Well, fall sure is ending. Sure looks that way. I've, never seen you around before? I spend a lot of time indoors, but it's nice to take a break. And I like the cold. It's brisk today. Brisk. Sometimes I stand in the cold with my arms out. and let a gust of wind pass over me. Chills me out a bit. Like this? Yeah. Is it working? Yeah. It's cold. Maybe too cold. Well, your arms are acting as radiators. Yeah, you don't want to be doing it for too long. But then you can go and get a coffee or a hot chocolate or something. The endless cycle of life. It's cozy. The endless cozy cycle of life. Jeez. I hadn't thought about how cold it was getting out here till you mentioned it. It's snowing. I know. Sorry. You don't have to apologize. I'm from Canada, I have to apologize. Oh, that explains why you're a frog. Or does it? I'm gonna put my arms down now. That's probably a good idea. The blood all ran out of my arms. Okay. Numb arms. Look, even if you try this at some point, this game has imparted something on you. This fake little interaction with this cartoon frogman. Nobody's manning the video store? Oh my god, we screwed up real bad taking down this cult. Holy crap. A taco place! This is the best thing that's happened to this town since... We got internet. I mean, getting rid of the snakes in the diner is one thing, but I could eat alongside snakes. I couldn't live without internet. We were still using Cyberfish until like 2 years ago. Because it's eternally 2 decades behind here. Takes you 3 days to torrent a movie. Takes you 1 day to load a GIF. Barbaric times. God. Life moves on, huh? Oh my god, they deliver! I'm gonna eat the crap out of some tacos. Taco Buck now hiring. Hey, we haven't seen you in a while. So, you're a taco dude now? I mean, I was hired to be a taco artisan, but I guess that means holding the sign out in the snow. It's not really snowing that hard. It's snowing. There is snow in the sky, falling. How are the tacos here? Good. I like tacos. There is not one person on God's earth who doesn't love tacos. Bad news. My ex hates tacos. Good news, they're now your ex. Have fun with the tacos. It pays. Taco Buck. Dine in, dine out. We deliver. Please tip your delivery persons. Best tacos in all this general region, pretty sure. Been missing the pizza place? Why not try a pizza taco? Oh wow, that sounds amazing. Watching your health? Try out all lettuce taco. No, I refuse. Get out of here, kid. I'm working. Every side story is just a microcosm for the overall messages of the game. We've lost a pizza place, but we've gained a taco joint. Like I really did move on. And it's just a sad sight, we can't even talk to you. We're not going to the snackin', just snackin', whatever, I'm not cutting it, just yet. Alright, after all this, I can't not go see Germ. I've got a lot of game to make up for in that regard. We can go inside. He's not even here. You guys have taken over this place. You found a home of your own. My babies! My little rat babies. Well, not so little anymore. You made it! You broken free! It's a miracle! We've been watching them creep across town this entire game. I'm just gonna enjoy this moment for a bit. Don't mind me. Look at us up in the broken manager's office. We can actually sit here and be pleased at the difference we made. We did bring life to this town. Look at your little face. This has made it so worth it. You are so pleased with yourself. And with your babies. Well, that's that. If we go back in, we can just continue to sit here and have fun with you. Our own little secret outside of town where nobody's gonna have a problem. Well, not yet anyway. But that applies to most things May does. Okay, I think we're just about done here. I think the Snalkin is all that's left. Okay, I've walked around and I think I've talked to everyone. So, let's go to brand practice and see where things go. Well, look who's alive and well. Is that a surprise? Nah. Just seems, like, relevant. Well, look who's live and well, you too. Yeah. Yeah. You want to get out of here? Do band practice? Yeah. Jeez, that door never gets any less stuck. Worse when it's cold somehow. I'm so ready for cold weather. I hate winter. Winter's good, actually. Nobody here yet. Bunch of slackers. It's like they don't even want this band to succeed. Where would we even play if we wanted to? I have no idea. Go play those Legion Hall shows in Fort Lucin. Oh wow, those were fun. We'd be the oldsters now. Yep. So, you okay? I guess. I mean, as much as I can even tell today. Yeah. Suspicious. Do you think those guys can get out of the mine? I guess we're gonna find out pretty quick. Did you notice anyone missing today? I don't know. But I don't think a lot of those guys were people I knew. Never can tell. You know, I've been running through my brain trying to figure out if there's anyone suspiciously absent. I wonder if it is actually possible to figure out, through deduction, who was actually down there. Never can tell? This kind of thing happen to you often? Oh, all the time. So, like, I don't really get what even happened down there. With you. And the... whatever that was. The cosmic horror? Okay, yeah, that. It's old. Something older than anything I can think of. And you can feel it inside. And it's in a hole outside town? Yes. No? Like, the thing in the hole is... Jeez, I lost it. It's okay. One of those things that's an anxiety in life that's hard to articulate. It's like a porch light that's on, and there are all these bugs around it, and then the light goes out, and there's a hole where the light was. It's like what happened to me way back. Like I was telling you about on the couch last night. God, that was last night? Seems like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. It's gonna be weird when you're gone. Well, I mean, you've already been gone. And you've been gone at least once since you got back. At least. I died a little getting that battery the other day. See? You're a goner. Like, last night. It feels sometimes like there's so much horrible past, and it's still here. You're like swimming in it, and you can't have a future. Nah, brah. Nah, brah. That's it? Well, what else is there to say? What was our biggest crime ever? I mean, I was there for bringing the horrible robot son into the world. Almost burning down the school is inarguably worse, but I feel like this would stick in your mind more. And then leaving him to haunt the woods by the highway? Actually, it was probably trapping those dudes in the mine and leaving them to die. Well, look, maybe they came after us and died in the explosion. That was self-defense. All that stuff? Like, today's different now because that happened. We're different. Yeah? So, like, things change. I guess. Like you said the other day in the woods. Gonna be different because we were here. That's something. Something, something, something. And we're different because our grandpa was here. Oh, I also gave us a rat infestation in town. What? It's like the one good thing that's happened. Hope springs. Rats multiply. No. This is Rat Springs now. Very poetical. I'm extremely poetical. They killed Casey. Yeah, they did. They killed Casey. I'm trying not to think about it. Do we, like, tell his parents? What do we tell them? I don't know. Is it worse to let them think he's alive? Or tell them he's in a bottomless hole in a tunnel, in the woods, with a bunch of guys who are going to be dead soon? I think we should tell them. I think we should, but I think we should wait a couple days at least. Okay. You get to figure out what we say. I'll let you know if I ever come up with anything. Sounds good. I think it's important that we know at least. Makes it mean something. I don't know how to say it. I think we might be the only things in the universe who care about anything, or who even can care. Do you think any of this means anything? Or, like, meant anything? It does if it did to us. I mean, if we're the only things that can care, we decide what matters, right? Does it, Gregory? Hey, babies. Hey, hun. Babies? How was work? Jeez, I'm sore from, like, everything. Yeah, like from not standing there. I ran into, like, a zillion bushes the other night. Basically, my body hates me right now. Gotta do stretches. So, like, can I move to Bright Harbor with you guys? Yeah, that's a big ask. I thought you, like, couldn't leave home. You guys are home enough. Are you gonna pay rent? Or maybe I'll just visit for a while once you get settled in. Of course. Yeah, dude, that'd be rad. Hey, guys? Yeah? Thanks for saving me last night. Like, repeatedly. Not even a problem, dude. We'll save you as many times as it takes. Hey, B's here. Hey, B. Hey, B. Are you gonna say something? Don't really know what to say. What in the hell even happened last night? Don't ask me. Can't we just, like, play a song and get pizza and think about this tomorrow? I had a dream that the world was ending. Song and pizza. Alright, yeah, no, we don't have time for Night in the Woods 2 right now. Sweet. It does, dude. What? Answering your question like 2 minutes ago? What question? What were we even talking about? So, that was Night in the Woods. And at the risk of sounding repetitive, I'm not going to take that risk. I've already said everything I need to, and this last part has definitely breathed enough to let me get that stuff out. All I can say is that this is a really special game, and the thing is, I think it's done in such a way that's so brilliant where it'll speak to just about anyone. Especially the target demographic of like 20-somethings, people who are leaving home for the first time or considering it, or who are just noticing that the world doesn't fit that tight framework that you think it does when you're a kid. But even if you're older, there's still something you can get from it. And that's the joy of art, is that it's able to concentrate what would be a lifetime of experiences into something that's much more tailored and palatable. In other words, something that can make the lessons a lot easier to see. And that doesn't mean it's preachy. What that means is that it lays these things bare for you and makes it so that you just know, you consciously realize this is something to take in and think about as you go. Where a lot of these things can just kind of pass us by because they happen in the midst of our regular routines. We don't even realize the important things as we're going. It's just like Janitor Joe said, we don't learn much from the big things. They change us, but it's the little things over time that really define us. And we can look back and not even realize that those changes were happening. It's only when we compare the present to the past. And once you understand that the future will be the same, it's fine. Would our current situations scare us if our past self were to see it? I think that's a good question to ask. If not, maybe don't worry so much about the future. You've handled everything so far, and you can handle this. And what's next? It was you all along. You're the thing in the hole. Rip Casey. At the end of everything. Well, that was weird. Yeah, some things do go badly. But we can still remember them. They mattered because they matter to us. Look at this. We can look back at our entire journal. Some things we missed, probably related to Lori and Germ. And whatever this is. Maybe we could have learned more about the grave guy? But I'm satisfied with that run. And I'm satisfied with taking this first run to just sort of feel things out and do everything vibes-based. I mean, that's what May would do. The culmination of all our experiences, everything we see, everything we think about in the void. All here in this book. A sort of crude externalization of our own brain. It all starts with Rip Granddad and ends... Wow, this was really long. With Rip Casey. Wow, it begins and ends with death. Good night, everybody. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. You know what? Music has been such a big part of this game. Why don't we end with some beats?